Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the NYCERS and BIRS joint investment meeting. Today is November 15th. The time is 9:49. Ms. Winery, would you please do the roll call?
Good morning. Chair, Mayor's Office.
Kevin Liu, representing Mayor Adams.
Comptroller's Office.
Allison Hirsch, representing Comptroller Brad Lander.
John Dorso, alternate.
Public Advocate's Office.
Elizabeth Guzman for Public Advocate, Jemani Williams.
Borough President, Manhattan. Borough President, Brooklyn.
Karina Lozada representing Borough President Antonio Reynoso.
Borough President, Bronx. Borough President, Queens.
Alan Swisher for Queensborough President Donovan Richards.
Borough President, Staten Island.
Dan Master for Staten Island Borough President Vito Fossella.
International Brotherhood of Teamsters.
Thank you. Lawrence Bosley and Julie Colby for Greg Floyd.
Transport Workers Union.
Dave Katzman for TW Local 100 President Richard Davis.
And District Council 37. The Public Advocate, Brooklyn Borough President's Rep, and the Staten Island Borough President's Rep are participating per NYCERS video conferencing procedures, and we have a quorum.
Thank you. And for BIRS staff and trustee on Zoom, could you please identify yourself for the record?
This is Salil Mehta from BIRS. I would like to acknowledge that we have trustees in attendance, Tony Giordano, Marjorie Densling. We also have Allison Hirsch and John Dorsa, Effie Zachary, and alternate trustee Russell Buckley. I'm not sure if I've missed anyone or if there's someone in the room I can't see.
Naveed here as well.
Naveed San here in person.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
And we'll
thank you.
pick this up at our following meetings. Thank you.
Great. So thank you, Kevin, Melanie, and Salil. We have a very short public session followed by an executive session. So I'm going to turn it over to Steve Meyer for some remarks, and that will lead to a continuation of discussion about strategic asset allocation for NYCERS.
Terrific, John. Thank you. I really don't have much of substance to say on the issue. Obviously, we've been working very closely with Bud and his team at Callan, and I think we've made some great progress. And I think there's a final recommendation that Bud's about to present. So with that, maybe just turn over to Bud to kind of take us through it.
Good morning, everyone. If you recall, at 2 meetings ago, we went through the full deck. Hopefully, you still have that presentation deck in front of you. Happy to answer any questions or follow-ups, but where we left it was we had on page 16 and 17, we showed alternative mixes with a recommended mix on page 16 and an alternative recommended mix on page 17 that included convertibles. I think the board was ready to take a vote, but happy to answer any follow-up questions.
So I believe there are essentially two options.
My understanding is we had all, there was general consensus that we wanted to support the option on page 17 that included the 2% allocation to convertibles. And that was the one, so if it's okay, I'd like to make a motion, I suppose, to pass a new strategic asset allocation, which is the one on page 17 in the deck that Callan has circulated.
Is there a second?
Second.
So the motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the motion has carried, and we have now adopted a strategic asset allocation policy.
R1.
So that concludes the public agenda. So with that, I will make a motion to exit public session and enter into executive session.
Second.
The motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the motion carries. We are now in executive session. We will ask that the cameras be turned off. Any members of the public or press to please exit. And so Melanie, we'll turn it over to you for the report out.
The board took action to increase from 6% to 10% of the public equity portfolio to the public equity emerging manager allocation. The board approved 2 infrastructure investments, 1 real estate investment. The board took up a matter related to an existing infrastructure investment and also took up a matter regarding an existing real estate investment. The details of these transactions will be provided at a later date.
Great. And with that, I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. Chorus of ayes. We stand adjourned.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.